Hi, John here. Just want to briefly address a question that comes up a lot about trauma. Trauma isn't what happens to us. The car crash or the sexual assault or whatever it might be, that's not actually the trauma. When we talk about trauma, what we mean is something staying with us, the emotion, the bad feeling, the impact that comes from what we might think of as a traumatic event. There's loads of people who've been shot and who are traumatized by it. I often meet people who have survived sexual assaults and are not traumatized by it. What matters is, does the feeling stay? Does the mind let go of that panic and fear that comes with the attack or with the car crash or with whatever it is? Or does it stay with us? Does that feeling just get stored? If it still feels sore years later, it's stored traumatically. The really important thing though is, it's not that I was, let's say, assaulted that would be traumatic. It's the meaning it has for me. So to give you a few examples of what I mean by that, a lot of the soldiers I would work with who would have been shot, they wouldn't be as upset about being shot as feeling I let my guys down. They had to come in and they had to rescue me under fire because I was stupid enough to get shot. The meaning that gets applied to it is, I let these guys down. By getting shot, it had a risk to other people. That's more frequently the trauma. Survivors of sexual assaults, often it's not the actual rape or assault, it's somebody's comment afterwards, somebody saying something insensitive or foolish like, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. So when they're vulnerable and upset and traumatized, they get hammered in with this other bad feeling of the people who should be there for me at that point. They're blaming me for what happened to me, and that becomes the bigger trauma. So when we're looking at trauma, we're really looking at what's the personal meaning? What is the belief or misbelief attached around it? And sadly, there'll always be misplaced grief and misplaced guilt and all of these sort of feelings coming in when something traumatic stays with us. Okay, I hope this helps clarify the issue, and I shall talk to you again soon. Bye.